Hello everyone, my name is Stratos, and welcome to episode 12 of my Minecraft Create series. In the last episode, we had a visitor from outer space who needed to get back home, so we built this mock-up of NASA in Minecraft. We built a little space station, and, well, he took the rocket with him, but that's okay. So, in this episode, because I used so much concrete in the last one, I decided what better way to spend this episode than to build a concrete factory. So I think that's what we're going to do, and I already have a place picked out for us. Alright, so if you follow our little pathway down past the windmill and our other farms, all the way to this spot right here that I've cleared out, this will be where the concrete farm is. So right next door to our industrial mining machine. And I figure it's just time to get started, so I'm just going to throw down 16 oak drawers in this pattern, and this will hold every color concrete that exists. I'm just going to come along like this and place down a barrel right here. And this barrel will be used for our dye input. So whenever we want to make a specific color, we will just put the dye in here and it will go up into the machine. Now on the back side of our drawers, we're obviously going to want a drawer controller. Doesn't matter the direction as long as it connects to our drawers here. And if we come in here, we're going to get ourselves some chutes that funnel right into that drawer controller. And we're also going to grab ourselves some other goodies. Now here we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, place another and do that. And right on this chute we're going to place our first brass funnel. So an important part about this machine is that it's going to wash our concrete for us, so that way I don't have to spend time waiting in the house for it to actually wash and or mining it manually. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a filter. We're going to come here, create concrete, and we're just going to click and drag every type of hardened concrete into this filter right here. Alright, all 16 pieces in, and we're just going to slap this bad boy right there. So I'm going to put a trapdoor right there. This will prevent me from getting blown away by the fan, the washing fan. And if I come up right here, we'll also put one right there. Come out one. Water will be stored there. So, and if I do this, we just put our fan right there. So we're also going to put a vault right here with a funnel right there. And on top of this, we're also going to place a chute. So any excess concrete powder that gets made will be stored in the vault while the others get washed before they proceed into the storage unit. So it's just a little overflow protection to prevent concrete powder from sitting and not being able to get onto the block. So we'll place our basin right there, and we'll place a mixer on top of that. Now we'll just get rid of that. And did that just steal my dirt? Okay, we're gonna make a line here. 1, 2, and 3. Put ourselves a belt on it. Put a funnel right there. Oops, I fell again. And we're going to do the same thing on each of the 3 sides. So at the bottom right here, underneath the basin, we're going to place a brass funnel, and we're going to right click it to make sure it's going in the correct direction. Now at the end of every one of these, we're going to place another vault. And we're also going to place another brass funnel on each of these. And the important part here is that the one that will handle the dyes shall only be set to put exactly 4 out. So that way there's no odd numbers and dye gets left in here, because then it will clog the system and things won't get mixed right. Okay, now on the bottom of all of these volts, we're going to put another funnel. We want to make sure it's sucking in. Like that. And finally up here, like that. This will become very apparent in a minute. So what we need to do is place a fan in the floor under each one of these. Like so, and a final one right here. The reason I put the dirt encasing this is because sometimes items will get shot off and they'll be too far in the corner, and when they get blown up, they'll somehow get blown out. I don't get it, but it has happened to me multiple occasions at this point. So the next important thing is to have our input volt. Size will change momentarily, but just to give you an idea, oops, no, I hate when that happens. I need to get my portable storage interfaces, and we'll place a funnel right here, and this will suck in all of our gravel and sand. The important thing is I'll have to remember to set this to only dispense one of the two. Because if they both get stuck up there, well, I mean, it'll be fine, but I like to have them separated because I think it looks a little cooler. So that'll have that, and then on this side, we will also need another funnel. That goes on to a track. That will lead over here. All right, that's the full system working. I just forgot one important component, and that is my final item filter. So I need to put all the concrete powders in this filter and put them underneath this mixing basin, so that way no gravel, dye, or sand gets pulled out before it's been turned into concrete. Like that, and we're good to go. Okay, with that system all in place, we just need a way to get the sand and gravel from our sand gravel farm all the way down here. And I think I have an idea that could be kind of fun. And it involves forklifts. Alright, I think it's time for us to build our little forklift so we can get the gravel and sand to this location. So to do that, we're going to be using trains. So we're going to create a new train, and we're just going to throw down a bogey. It does not matter which one, because it's going to be hidden underground. We're going to place a single glass pane and a block on top of that. Now we're just going to come out with some framed slabs like this, and fill those in. And we're going to get ourselves some of our coal blocks, throw those out front and in the back like that. We're going to craft up some stone buttons. Oh, these are the wrong blocks. We're actually going to use black concrete for these. So black concrete on the front, put the little hubcaps on these wheels, like so. Then we're going to go like this, put ourselves some nice little slabs like that, and one there, and I didn't make enough yellow concrete, but that's okay. We'll get ourselves our chair, throne for a king, and our controls. Now out front, we're going to put down 2 pieces of coal, and we'll get some coal fences on the inside. 1, 2, 3, and 2 on the back, like that. Now I need these metro trapdoors, and we're just going to build ourselves a little roof. There we go. And that, so far, is the inside of the... Oh, I forgot the back. Okay. Boom. There's a little light, and we'll add a little light to the inside. But I forgot to make more. I need 2 more of those buttons and a piece of terracotta. But I'll get those when we're done. First things first, let's throw some of these on. Just kidding. First things first, let's actually put on our bars that hold the material. So use the frame trapdoors for that. We're also going to start throwing some barrels on here. Like this. And we'll just go around. Here, we're going to place our portable storage interface. No. We just want to make sure that the portable storage interface is on the same level, and they can connect between blocks, so having all of these barrels here will be perfectly okay. And they'll also serve as storage for all the gravel and concrete that we'll be bringing by. Then we'll simply put this here and here. Whoops. Like, come on, like that. And we'll come up 1, 2. And then we'll get to the actual frame that the bars move against. And I think this went up 5. Come on. Come on. There we go. And with that, we have a very simple forklift. Okay, I'm back with the final touches. Put down the piece of terracotta and those 2 rear lights. And we are good to go. This thing is ready, except for, obviously, super glue. So we just want to super glue the whole piece. Get it all together. There we go. Let's create the train. And we'll sit down. Get in the control seat. And see if I glued everything correctly. Okay, I only missed 3 panels. That's pretty good. And now we have our working forklift. Whee! Now here you can see the issue is that we're going to have to very finely tune the road. Because like right here, we are basically under the ground. And up here, we are, well, basically floating above the road. So we're going to have to very finely tune the road. I don't know how grindy it's going to be, but we'll be coming up here. Also, this will have to go the other way. So I think I built this backwards, but that's okay. But yeah, this is our forklift. Very cool. So we got a rough estimate of the curvature of the road. This would be the edge. And we got a lot of framed trapdoors and slabs ready. So it kind of just follows a very gentle curve with the rail. And then it gets a little more steep until this part right here. So what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to do at some point, off camera maybe, is terraform this entire area to bring the ground to be level with the road. So as you can see right here, this area is too tall, and this area, there's not enough blocks. So I'm probably just going to rip out a lot of this and fill it in here. Now the part that's going to be a little difficult, if I can get a F4 view, is that now we're going to have to get some concrete and follow this same design across the ledge. So this will be a perfect time. Well, first I need black tie. Second, I want the thunder to go away. But we need to finally use our concrete machine. I can show it off. So let me grab a whole bunch of sand and gravel. And let me go get some black dye. Oh no, the zombie. Get out of here. Ooh, ooh. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you how it works. For now, I'm just going to preload the system by dropping some sand in here. That all got picked up. Excellent. Yep, okay. And we'll drop the gravel in here. Bam, bam, bam. No, torches! Oh, boy. Okay, and with that, we got 216 of each in each side. So I'm going to pretend like this has been getting filled this whole time. I say, man, I'm ready for some black concrete. So I'm going to make, let's do 16. I want so much black concrete. Throw it in. It's in the system. And now it's mixing everything up. And now we're getting black concrete powder down here at the bottom, which is going to get washed. And boom, we got black concrete in the storage container. Now what I'm going to have to do is get a single piece of each concrete and line each one of these so the drawer controller can actually place it in the right spot. And I also need to get the keys so I can see how much we're working with. 2 stacks of black concrete. So I'm going to take that. And we'll be ready to work on the road. I'll also want some white concrete to make those little stripes. Or maybe some wool? I don't know. I don't have a wool farm yet. Okay, so I got most of the road filled in. Let's take a little test drive on it. Really test that newly laid asphalt. Ready? Here we go. But as you can see, thanks to the fact that I'm using black concrete and there's black concrete tires, it's kind of hard to tell when there's any flying or clipping, but I did a pretty good job to avoid most of that. And it looks like it actually sits directly on the road. So all I would have to do is continue that road just along the backside of this house. Sorry, the backside of the quartz farm, I guess. And it would have to connect right back up, so that way this could make a full loop. But I'm going to spend some time and terraform up this entire area, and I'll bring you guys back when this is all flush to the road. Okay, so the terraforming of the road and surrounding landscape have gone pretty well. Very slow, very slow. But I have officially run out of black concrete, so I'm going to have to do more squid hunting. But good news is it's only the flat sections because I prioritized these hills. On top of that, I lost my old backpack. That's my new one. I don't know where my old one went. I left it here. I picked it up. I moved it around. So I don't know where it is, but yeah. But let's move our forklift over to the new area, and that way we can start setting up the gravel and sand loading process. Alright, so we just need about 14 more volts and a couple more funnels, and then we'll be ready to go. The hard part though is I did not leave myself a lot of room to get this gravel and sand out of here. So it's gonna be an interesting process. Okay, so I've figured out a way to transport the materials out of this place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like this, and I'm gonna put a funnel on the back. Only 64 out. Okay. Nope, stop. Do that. Alright, let's see if this works. If I do this and this. Okay, now if I... There we go. Now I just need to power this bad boy. Okay, and then we can just leave. And our little forklift will drive around the corner. Approach desk concrete. And there we go. That's the whole system working. I just need to... Ooh, no. Uh-oh. Alright, note to self. Make volts bigger. Fix it right now. Yeah, come on. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do before we get more concrete to finish the road is make a schedule. So that way we can automate the forklift. So it's just a piece of sturdy sheet and a piece of paper, and it gives us 4 schedules. I only need 1. All right, so to make a train schedule, you're going to open it up. Then we are going to have travel to station, and we're going to pick the station I Love Sand. That's this one right here. And while we're here, we're going to pick up item cargo. Leave this blank because we have 2 items to pick up. Let's get exactly 8 stacks. So once it picks up exactly 8 stacks, it'll be ready to move on. And there we'll travel to station dash concrete, baby. And there we're going to do minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. And then it'll go back around again. So now all I need to do is collect a subject. And he's still sitting here. Come on. Your name is now Horatio. Come on, Horatio, let's go. So the good news is if you have an animal on a lead and right-click a seat, they automatically teleport into the seat. And now I can give Horatio his schedule. And he should be off. But he's not going anywhere. Why aren't you going, Horatio? Here you go. Go ahead. Maybe I have to do this. All right, I'm getting in here. Move over, Horatio. I don't care how cool your hat is. We got stuff to do. Now, I assume it's going to wait here for 5 minutes. Right, Horatio? You're going to wait here for 5 minutes, and then you're going to go. So, that's it. Well, that's all we have time for this episode. Very unfortunately, the terraforming did take out a large chunk of time that I spent playing this week. So we did not get to add the facade to the concrete shop, but that's okay because I feel like the road now feels more natural and blends in with the rest of the environment. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, look at that. Looks like we have a comms incoming. The little beacon is flashing. I wonder if that's Mark. Let's go check it out. Yeah, that's definitely a message, all right. I wonder if he made it back to his planet. No signal. Huh. He must have gone super far. But let's see what this computer has for us. Distress signal. This can't be good.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is an emergency broadcast. We're in immediate distress. I've crashed on what appears to be the moon. But there's something different here. You're gonna want to see this.
Oh my god, he crashed again? He's not that bad of a pilot. Well, something doesn't seem right here. And I think we have a rescue mission on our hands.